was gonna stream, I also thought about not streaming. I really did. I was like, why should I? I'm just kidding. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking, oh shit, oh, fuck. Wait, don't. You didn't see anything, okay? I wasn't here. I totally didn't start anything yet. Okay, how dare? How could? Um, totally didn't just like fuck up a little bit. Wait a minute. I might reset stream because like surely I could fix this problem that I have in a minute. Oh, there we go. Fly. Oh wait, don't need to restart really. Oh my god. What is this stream name called? I don't know. I really don't know. Who knows what the name of the stream's called, really? It's probably the same name as last time. Is this technically a surprise stream? Yes and no. I just delayed my stream. Oh my god. Right? My goodness. How could? What am I? I don't know. I'm fucking weird today, okay? Don't question me. I mean, I'm totally normal. What do you mean? Um, totally giga prepared. Didn't just like decide, hey, I'm here, so that's probably what should I call this stream. Anyways, wait a minute. I don't know, should I join VC? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Right? At least it doesn't have like my queen in the title, okay? Ah shit. Alright. Like last time. Oh my god, did you see totally professional stream? Is it another talking stream? 100%. I'm not gonna lie, I had like all these like I don't know. A piece of me like wants to like I was like excited to stream, then my heart died again during the day. And then I thought, I should just start streaming one the minute I just had the heart. I had the hardcore heart to stream, you know? But here I am. I've been kind of delusional lately. I'm like, ooh, you know what I've been doing? I'm like a little delusional. Dude, I have like all these ideas of like, oh, I should hang out with my friend or like we could collaborate on a stream. So I have like these ideas that I don't act upon. Don't question me, okay? And don't ever question what my idea was of these collaborations that I wanted to do in my mind. In my mind's eye, I was like, hell yeah, maybe one day, if I fucking, if I ever have the balls to say anything, then I'm like, no, maybe not. That's typically how it works, around kind of, kind of be sometimes. I'm just like, ooh. I mean, I did legitimately have ideas of like, sometimes I want to hang out with my friend too, but I'm like, these Steam games are ass. Well, my Steam games are ass, honestly, because they don't fucking load. I'm like, no. Why? Why am I cursed with a shitty computer? Don't worry, don't worry. My plan is by the end of this year, which is we're getting pretty close, okay? Um, the latest this will ever happen will be in the beginning of next year, okay? But I hope to God that by the end of this year, I shall have new PC. Surely, surely that will happen. I mean, they will happen. I gotta stop talking like this. I don't know. Such a negative person, really. You know. Anyways, welcome. I know you missed me, surely. Do you remember I streamed last week? Surely, absolutely. Yes. I totally. I don't remember actually, but I 100% streamed last week. Okay, just so you know, total expert over here. Just saying. Okay. Uh. Anyways, let me tell you my coping ideas that I have been having in my head. For way too long for no apparent reason besides I don't have the balls to talk to anybody really. Okay, it's a me problem. You know, And every time I'm like, I should do this, but I do not act upon these. I'm just weak like that. What can I say? What was I gonna say? I was thinking, let me say, bitch. Oh my god. Shh. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. You do not need to know. Ah, shit. Bitch. What am I doing? Oh no, 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 no. Ah, bitch. Ah, ah. Oh my god. Oh wait. Was this my mistake? Eh? There there we go. There. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You do not know what I'm doing. Anyways, today I had epic ideas, okay, for this stream. Am I gonna do them? Maybe not, okay? I'll tell you if we end up doing them. Or if I just end up doing like a fucking yap stream again. Dude, that shit was like super. My voice was gone. And then I was watching this other streamer the other day. Well, it was a VTuber, it wasn't just a streamer, right? I don't know, I have problems, okay? And then I just realized these motherfuckers can yap for hours. And I'm like, how is their voice still here? I don't know. My voice was gone that day. I was like, I don't think I could talk that much. I don't really talk a lot, honestly. Oh, wait a minute. Am I busy? Shit. No, I am. Okay. Fuck. Should I announce them streaming? Do you guys want to like the feeling of a, of a fake, not a fake, not, wait, what am I saying? You guys like the feeling of a, what do you say? Ah, yeah, my God, I hate myself. Do you guys like the feeling of a secret stream? Surely secret stream. But let's see. But oh my Giga Chan. There we go. There we are. I should still announce it, right? I mean, yes, I'm late on purpose. Because I did think about not streaming TH SMH ammo. Alright. Why does it always feel Why does this feel like I haven't streamed like 10 trillion years? Every single time I come back here, I'm like, how long has it been? I'm pretty sure it's been a week, but it feels like I haven't been here in like centuries, honestly. I'm just saying, every single time, I'm like, oof. I'm like, oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Why does it feel like so much time has passed? I don't understand how that's possible. I feel like my day goes by and I'm like, holy crap. It feels fast, but then I'm like, why am I here, right? And then I'm here and I'm like, holy crap, why does it also feel like I haven't streamed in like years? I don't know. Is it because I rarely stream? No way. I've been thinking about practicing my singing, but then I was like, I don't know if I could actually be serious about my own singing, honestly. As to why I would practice my singing, I thought it'd be fun, but I was like, I don't know. Honestly, why the actual reason, okay? Don't tell anybody this, okay? As to why I was even thinking of like practicing my singing was like it was just an excuse to hang out with my queen. Okay. I remember she told me she was like, "Oh, we want to help or whatever, you know." Like I could help you, so and I was like, "Oof," and I was like, "Well, that's an excuse to hang out with my queen." I'm Megan. I'm just saying, dude. I sound like a total simp. Oh my god, you know, I thought about speaking of simping. Okay, I thought about drawing my queen. It's like I saw this like 3D like fucking thing, and I was like, "Ooh, what if I drew Minx? You know what I mean? If I drew Minx like that, oof, I'm just saying." But I'm like, would that make me like down bad? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wait, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But I did think about it. I was like, could I? Should I? I don't know. I feel like I have a feeling. Okay, like I had this epiphany. Well, it wasn't an epiphany. It was like more like thoughts. You know, like I've been thinking. Okay, these are ideas actually. And I was like, maybe I should just draw more fan art in my life. You know, like today, I was thinking of like doing a practice drawing thing, but like I don't even think I know if I can make that happen. Honestly, wait a minute. All right, all right. That was my thought process. I should change my title though, because what kind of title is this? I need another cooler title. I had great ideas. I just don't remember what they were. Oh my Jesus Christ. Let's see. I called it the best title ever. Just why? Just why? Just why? Why must I subject you to this pain? Right? That's what it's called. It's just why. I need to make something cool. You know. Oh, oh my god! I just remembered something. Oh my goodness. If I remember correctly. Oh my god! I'm a terrible person. Oh no. I just remembered something. I can't believe. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. I can't believe I forgot. What happened to my day? Uh, dude, I just everything feels like a blur these days. Oh my god. Anyways, I had this epic idea. I don't think it's gonna happen. I want to do it. Look, I might do a week stream sometime this week maybe. I keep saying that. I don't even think it's gonna happen either. Okay, I want it to happen too, and I just want to do like just a sketching like art stream thing. And then a piece of me really, really wants to like play game with a friend on stream, maybe. Maybe off stream too, okay? Look, there's this game I've been wanting to play. I haven't fixed it. I should try to invest more time into fixing it. I don't know. But I haven't, okay? You can blame me, you know, you can blame me. But I'm like, like A piece of me really does want to play games. There's so many games out there. I just feel like I fear my computer might not be able to run it. Okay, I like watching those friend slap games. Okay, there's something about them friend slap games sometimes. I was like, ooh, that would be fun. Or like I saw this one. I think it was like Midnight something, Midnight Shift. I don't know if it was called that. It's like a horror-based convenient game, store game. You could play it with your friends, and I was like, ooh, ooh. I mean, you could also play it alone, but you could also play it with friends. You know what I mean? I was like, wow. But then I have this other friend that I could play with one of my friends, and they was all fucked up. I, I don't know if it was a me problem or maybe it was me problem that day. Fuck. And then I never got to play with my friend. And I was like, God damn it! Like we only played like 2 seconds. Fuck. I do have these other games that I can play with my friend, but I'm over here screwing myself over and over. So I don't know. Too many skill issues actually, probably. So I don't know. Maybe sometime this month I'll be able to do some of that. Honestly, I want to do like just a week where I just stream for like a whole week at least. Not like, and I'm not saying like like what they call like a subathon kind of thing. I'm just saying like just the generic kind of thing. Is it degenerate? Maybe just like night streams like for a week. You know what I mean? Consistently. And thinking about that. I don't know. It's a thought. It's a thought. It's like just want to do that for like 1 week. Surely I'll do it. Surely. I don't even trust myself to do it actually. I'm like, oof. Surely I will make that happen sometime this year. Surely. Anyways, that was the thought. But I don't know. I don't know. Man. Man, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry right now. I've been eating kind of lightly recently, but it's weird. It's not like I don't know. I don't think it's lack of appetite. Maybe it is actually. I don't know. But I just feel like I get full easily though. I just like I'll eat barely anything, okay? And then I'm like, I feel like if I eat a little more, I don't feel full. And I don't know. I haven't been liking the feeling of that, so I don't eat it. But I think it's just liquid. I think maybe I've been eating something that's like too liquidy or something. Or maybe I've been drinking too much water. I don't know. They say sometimes you get like a full feeling from drinking the egg whiz. So who knows? Who fucking knows, really? Jesus. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? There we are. Jesus. But we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Now let's see. Anyways, that's the gist of it. Also, like, I think I'm a little off today too. Probably, maybe. Who knows? Bitch. Fuck. Ah, goddamn it. What am I doing with my life? There we are. There we are. Anyways. Oh, yeah, this was gonna be basically another nothing stream, unironically. I'm not even lying, okay? It is another nothing stream. Today is just another nothing stream, really. I'm just here to hang out, honestly. I'm just like, oh, cause I do be wanting to stream, just that there's nothing I can do now, so usually I just work in the background. I'm Megan. It's secret, so I can't share it. Okay, I can't share it. Although I have been thinking, I wanted to practice some of my drawing on stream, so I've been thinking of using like my other character. Honestly, I think when I get back to regular streams or whatever, I think I want to do like some. I think I'll be doing like live, like doing my comic, the one for the webtoon thing. Like I want to do some live shit there, and then maybe who knows? Maybe okay. This is a big maybe. How do I say this? And maybe doing some like some of the actual process of making it on stream. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like comics should be mysterious. Maybe I'll do some of it actually. Some of it. Thinking. What the fuck is that smell? It's the smell of your mom in my room, okay? She's been on to me these days. I'm just saying. Anyways, how are you, Rooster? Is this another honestly just another fucking boring stream really, because we're not doing anything really. Dude, I haven't even played my game, you know? I have like too many games, actually. What at life, you know? Yeah, it'd be that way. No, but unironically, I feel like, oh my god, no. I don't know, there's just you could be faster. True, true, true. That is true. But honestly, but anyways, I have been thinking about making this comic here. You know, actually, I don't have excuse to be like playing new games technically because I have like a lot of other games that I clearly haven't fucking finished. Okay, unironically, I haven't finished a lot of these games. It's crazy. It's like wow, wow. You know, it's like that. So I still have like Road to Empress, which I got for the was it subathon? It was a subathon, like 3 day subathon. Never finished it. Still have Resident Evil 3, fucking new as shit. Okay, never finished that bitch either. Um, horror game. I have a horror game that two horror games. I'll have you know. I think I got Hanako to work. I remember that one's old though. That one's old horror game. But like, I'm still in the middle of Hanako. I'm in the middle of three fucking games. Okay, and I'm also in the middle of. I finished Shift at Midnight yesterday. Dude, I kind of want to play Shift at Midnight too. But then I'm like, but I don't have excuse to get it. Because I have piles of games that I haven't finished and touched. Because I don't like to abandon these games really, so I want to finish them. But I'm just like, what? Need friend? I mean, I could definitely ask a friend to play with me, but like, I don't know what it is. I know that my friends would actually want to play with me if I said so. But I'm literally like the worst. So I'm like thinking, oh, I think I like texted my friend. And then I was like, oh, I just want to check up on you or whatever. If they're here, they know my secret already, okay? Because they know who they are the minute I said that. So I was thinking, like, I was like in the middle of the night, I was like, you know, it'd be kind of fun if we like stream together in the middle of the night. But then I was like, no, don't do that, Ray. Fucking, don't be crazy, you know? So I'm like, ah, what am I doing? I'm the worst, honestly. You're mean. Me? I could never, honestly. Maybe with friend only. I could be mean, but like, I don't know, stranger. I'm a coward. I'm actually a coward, honestly. Unironically. Like the worst. I could probably get bullied. Ironically. Like a child could probably bully me. I'm just saying. But I don't know. Where is it? So like that is also one of the reasons I don't play with friends. I'm like really bad at asking to play with friends. Dude, I think I'm like it's weird though, actually, the more I think about it. I'm like weirdly like shy even with my friends, which is kind of weird actually. No, yeah, it's pretty fucking weird, I think. I'm like, why? Like they wouldn't tell me no. I know they wouldn't tell me no. I don't know, I've always kind of been like this. I was like I know like they wouldn't feel bothered or whatever, you know? But I do feel like I'm disturbing them. Even though I know it's not true. It's a mental thing. It's totally a mental thing though. I'm not over. I'm still not over actually. It's crazy that I'm not over it. You'd think I would. Because I know it in my mind, but I can't act on it. You understand me? It's kind of hard for me to act on it. If you ever let me play real games, let me know. I'll tell you when I play real games, surely. Let's start talking about those DJing games that I'm never touching. There are games that I just wouldn't touch. I already said so to my friends. Like League of Legends. I can't touch that one. I'm just saying. Ew, I know, right? But they play it okay. They play it. I don't know. I haven't played enough, but I don't think I typically like them, but for the reason of like, I don't know. I'm a little bit, I don't like, I would never play that game with strangers, so I don't know how people get into it. Because I'm a coward, okay? Can I say I'm a coward? I was like, what if somebody yells at me? I don't like playing online. I like this. I was like, unironically, I like playing online, like solo online, unless it was with a friend. Then I'll think like, what if they take it so seriously? I'm just a newbie, and then they're gonna be like, well, I don't want to be stuck with this newbie. Fuck this newbie. I don't know. It's like they should be practicing by themselves. So like I refuse to ever touch a game like that. I'm just saying. I'm just like that, honestly. It'd be that way. I don't know why I act like this, but it'd be that way. Like I think once long ago I was playing like some game online, and then I kept my mic off the whole time because I was like, if they don't hear my voice, they could never tell me anything. Ground. Is it grounded? Copium, I get grounded, surely. Early, I get grounded. But honestly, no, I just like, I don't, I just don't think I could play those games. I guess I have like some mild anxiety when talking to people, but it's like, it's very mild. Typically, I could get over it, but sometimes I need a push, typically. You know, sometimes you need a push from somebody. Kind of person I am. I'm just saying. There we are. Oh my god, you know, sometimes I feel like I need new eyeballs, but don't tell anybody this, okay? Don't tell anybody I said this. Like when you push me off the bridge. Honestly, if it's anything to do with heights, I'm an actual coward about it. I'm like super uber afraid of heights, okay? I will unironically cry. Like I'm not joking. I will cry. My fear of heights are like really strong though. I know it's gotten progressively worse every single time. Like I remember I'd go to these fucking roller coasters. Like I used to be able to take some of it, but now I go to one and I'll start crying. I'll probably have a panic attack maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think I could ever get close to one. Maybe I got close to one. You know, once I almost fucking started like I almost started losing it when I went to a Ferris wheel. But the problem was it was all glass. Like the sides were glass, and then I was like, and I almost fucking panicked and I almost cried. You know, can I say just true expert? It didn't like a rail, but it just like clear from the sides, and I hated it. I hated it so much. I couldn't enjoy it. I feel like before I used to like it. Like I used to kind of find a little bit of thrill in like because I know like Ferris wheels are supposed to be like cute and like I don't know, fucking small or some shit. But I used to find like a small thrill in like going to one and like feeling like I'm gonna fall, but knowing there's a rail. So that was like the pure like the security of a rail. Now a rail does nothing for me. Okay, before it'd be like, ooh, you know, it'd be kind of scary, but it's kind of cool that I like can enjoy it with like mild fear. Like I did have mild fear of, of like falling off, but not really because there's a rail for safety, you know. But now I look at a rail and and I'm like, oh no, what if I actually do fall? What if I just like, what if I'm not strong enough? What if I'm like too much of a fucking fat shit? I'm just saying, I'm just kidding. And I do fall. I'm just saying, that's where my mind goes to nowadays. If I'm just like sitting there next to one, I'm like, ah, I'm like, I could fall and it'd be Jover for me. You cry a lot. Well, not really, but it's one of the things that would make like guarantee cry. I free climbed the water tower once when I was young. That was way too scary. You know, I could never compare to you, okay? I guess you're just telling me you're too much of a Giga Chad compared to me, honestly. Like, I remember I tried doing this rock climbing thing in like this like small amusement park place. And like I only went like probably like how fucking big was this gap? It wasn't even that big, okay? It was like hmm It was like max 1 feet, okay, from the ground. If I were to say how big it was probably like max 1 feet from the ground. And it felt so high to me. Then I dropped down and then I realized the height was nothing. For some weird reason, though, I have the confidence in my mind to believe that if I wasn't afraid of heights, I would probably be a Giga Chad rock climber. Okay? Because I find it easy to climb on those rocks, but I only have done beginner levels, so maybe that's my perception of like a rock climbing. I'm like, "Oof, I think I could do it." Okay? Call me a little fool myself. Can I say? You're invincible already? Nar. Nar. Sadly, nar. Oh my god, I had this other idea. Speaking of ideas I had for stream, let me tell you, because I have a lot of time to like think about this stream because I'm not on the stream anymore. I have like technically I don't have a lot of time, but like my mind can like wander about this stream sometimes. And so I have time to wander about the stream, really. And so I'm like in my head, I'm like, you know what would be really cool is if I like if I streamed every day just so that I can make everybody make me do push-ups or like crunches, I mean, crunches or something, you know? I thought about adding dance, but I'm not gonna put camera because I'm too lazy, too much of a lazy fuck to add a camera, okay? But like technically I could add dancing, but then I was like, but then what's the point? You can't even hear me do it, right? So it's like, I mean, see me, not hear me. Like, what would be the point of hearing me? It's like worse than assuming I did the exercise, you know? Like, what song would I be doing? And it's like, oof, that's rough, man. That's rough. Okay? That's how kind of I feel. I'm just saying. Plus, you would have to clean your room. I'll have you know, my room is typically always clean because I'm not a dirty fuck. If I ever have a dirty room, I must have fallen into depression, okay, or some shit. Because I usually keep my room pretty pristine, I must say. So I'm not a dirty fuck, okay? I ain't no dirty fuck. I mean, all the good. Are you saying I mean all the gooner shit? Body pillow? You know, I should hate the fact that I have a body pillow, but like that body pillow has like legs and it's a character. It's not even a person. How could you goon to that? I mean, technically it's a person, but it's more of a character, like an astronaut cutesy character. You know what I mean? Made by Jin of BTS one. So it's like really cute or whatever. I don't know how you can goon to that. I, personally, like, do you understand me? Like, I don't know if you can goon to that. At least personally, I don't think you can. Car, balloons. I mean, yeah, but like you're claiming that I'm a fucking weirdo. If I mean, technically, I already am a fucking weirdo by being ace, anyways. But like, you know what I mean, all right? I'm just messing. I know. I feel like people forget I have one anyways, really. The funny part, I think that body pillow is unironically wasted on me. I never touch it. Like, it started out as a meme that I didn't touch it, but now it's become a thing where I don't actually touch it at all. Because it's like white. I thought it'd be cool for like my period because I like to have like pressure on like where my like, abdomen area, like lower abdomen area. And I like to hug stuff. So I thought it'd be a great idea, but the problem it's white. So I'm like afraid of like hugging it and then I bleed all over it and it's stained forever. Okay? So then I don't eat because I thought, oh my god, wait a minute, I'd be so nice when I'm on my period. It's like nice to hug. It's not nice to hug during the summer because it's hot as fuck. Okay? But I did think that. And then I've never used it. And then also one of the other reasons I don't use this body pillow, I'm the worst person ever, okay? One of the only other reasons I don't use this body pillow either, it's just like purely display, unironically. Like I wish I was joking, it wasn't display, but it is. It truly is. I'm just like exposing myself, honestly. Because I unironically don't use I feel kind of bad about it, actually. Fuck. But look, I don't fucking use it. And it's not because I hate it or whatever. It's just, I can't use it. And the reason why I can't use it is because, well, besides it being white, I feel like it's too big for my bed, too. And I feel like, because I kind of move around a little bit, sometimes I've tried hugging it. Unironically, I'm not memeing. Like, I remember, like, I always deny using it, but I have tried using it. Okay, unironically, I've tried using it. And every single time, I've, like, not every single time, but, like, most of the time, I'll end up pushing it to the floor, you know? Well, there'll be, like, a couple occasions where it falls on the floor. Uh, so it's like, oof, it's kind of rough out here, okay, brother? So, like, I can't, and because I forget, I think my bed is, like, I think it's queen. I feel like these buttery pillows, I don't know. I know people have smaller beds, but I generally kick them off the bed. I don't know how people can exist with smaller beds with these body pillows. I feel like you need like a king size bed or something, or bigger, you know? I think my bed's a full though. I think it's full. But I feel like you need like either a queen or maybe a king or something size bed for this shit. Personally. Just because it's like, it's like one of those beds. I mean, sometimes these plushies that I have on my bed, that I keep on my bed, sometimes I drop those on the floor. Okay? And let me tell you how many I have. I have like three plushies on my bed and then just one giant body pillow. So like you can imagine. And then I have like this Shibuya plushie? Yeah, I have a Shibuya plushie. And it's so round. And it's like, it's a roll, okay? That's a cylinder little fucking plush. Like my other plushes don't fall as much, but that one's cylindrical, just like the body pillow. And like I can tell you, I've dropped that bitch more than I've wanted to on the floor. So I don't know. I feel like cylindrical shaped any cushion, honestly. Like they're just so rollable. And I do move around a lot in my sleep, especially if I'm like really relaxed. If I'm with somebody else, okay, let me tell you, this is like I realize like if I'm sleeping next to somebody, I am able to not move as much and keep to my own side. Because when I go to sleep, I think like subconsciously I know that there's somebody on that side, so I won't tend to move as much. Or I won't go to that side. But because I'm sleeping alone, I don't know why anybody ever sleeps with somebody. Honestly, that sucks ass. I don't know where the concept of somebody sleeping next to each other just because they're a couple is is nice. Because I fucking hated when somebody would sleep next to any of me. To me, honestly, technically, I understand maybe why you want to sleep next to somebody who's a couple, but but isn't it kind of uncomfortable? You're sharing this fucking bed. It's the worst. I know it's for cuddling, but that's about it. Like if I really want to sleep, okay, and I don't want to cuddle with, I hate fucking cuddling with anybody. Well, the only one I ever cuddled with was my mom or whatever. Would that be considered cuddling, right? My mom used to like want to hug me. I hate being hugged, and I don't want to hug any. Well, technically, I could hug things. I usually hug pillows, but I hate being hugged. Okay, I fucking hate it. It's hot as fuck. It's uncomfortable, and you're crushing me. Okay, I love my mom, but I fucking always hated when she would hug me. Okay, I don't like being hugged. Not when I'm sleeping, bitch. I'm trying to sleep. Get off me. You're making it hot for me. I'll sweat real fast, okay? And even if it's winter, I kind of still found it suffocating, okay? Let me tell you, I love my mom a lot, okay? But that woman couldn't stand her hugging me, okay? I love her, but please do not hug me at all. Get away from me. Hear me out, make it colder. It'd have to be really fucking cold for me to actually want to hug you, okay? Like, I'm just so uncomfortable with somebody hugging me. Just because temperature wise. Like I could hug something, but I don't think I'd want to hug a person because I think a person's usually hotter or whatever. And even then, I'll just hug something and that's it. But I don't want to be hugged. I don't want to be hugged at all. I hate it. I hate it out here. I hate it out here in this economy of hugging. Okay? I can hate being hugged like that. You know what? I think I do prefer hugging other people rather than people hugging me. It always makes me uncomfortable. Okay? They always add their temperature to you, okay? And I hate it. Fucking hate it. Then my mom used to, when I was a child, I still remember this. My mom was like, "Oh, you used to not care." I was like, "Because I didn't have the goal to tell you how I felt about it." But I hated when you would fucking hug me, actually. Like, I just kept it inside. I'd be like, I guess I have to deal with it, but I'm like sweating. I'm like, oh my God, this is a sauna. Holy shit. Okay. I have to be clear that I've only hugged my mom. Okay. Just remember, I am Ace, so I've never been with somebody. Okay. So you can understand my annoyance. Give it 66 in the house. Not cold enough, bitch. Not cold enough. Not cold enough. Ain't no way that cold enough. That's like okay. That's me vibing. I want to feel the winds blowing, okay? That's me wanting to feel the wind blowing on me, okay? At that point, I'm like, oof. Sometimes when it's really windy, I'll purposely not wear a sweater, okay? I'll purposely not wear a sweater and I'll wear a dress that day. I'll purposely do that. I like the feeling of the breeze hitting me, okay? Can I say? Although if it's nighttime, I kind of suffer a little bit, but I'm like, I will live with the consequence of my actions though. Then you whistle all the same. Look, I don't know. I don't know. I get like easily irritated sometimes. There's like some things I like probably irritate me, and that's one. uh, and getting hugged. Well, trying to go to sleep is one of them. Okay. Can I say? What can I say? I'm just built different like that. I'm like, I hate it out here. But honestly, other than that, typically I'm fine, I guess. But I do really hate. You know what? I have started to realize I don't think I like being touched at all by anybody. Really, that much. I always feel uncomfortable. They don't feel natural. Okay, it never feels natural for me to somebody. Well, it depends. It has to be situational. But I don't like those hugs either. When like they hug you as a greeting, I fucking hate those too. I'm like, why do you have to hug me, bitch? Huh? I am a bastard, okay? I am a bastard like that. I'm just like so like oof oof. You also hate sitting to pee? Not really. I mean, I'm a woman, okay? So I have to sit while I pee. I actually hate it when men don't sit when they pee. Okay, fuckers. What can I say? Because some of you motherfuckers, I know for a fact, you guys do not know how to aim. Or you're sleepy as shit. Just sit, bitch, okay? Fucking lazy fuck. Ugh, go back. Okay. I never liked it. Uh, I never liked peeing in the shower. Have I done it? Maybe that answers your, question. I'm like the thing is I'm kind of both. Like I will and will not do it. Okay? Sometimes I don't do it because I just rather go to the restroom rather than pee in the shower. But it does save water, okay? That is the only reason you really do it, okay? But sometimes I will just like but usually I pee before the shower. I typically try to catch it. Okay? I don't want to like I used to do this thing where I would get out of the shower just to pee. But that was like when I was a child, okay? Don't question me. That was when I was a child. You can't judge me. Yeah, I was literally like 5, okay? Don't look at me like I'm such a fucking weirdo, okay? Legitimately, I was a child when I did that. Plus, I don't want to be like all like dripping with water, okay? As I go to the restroom. It's not a good feeling either. I have experienced it and it's not good. Mm. There's nothing more than I hate than that. I could already imagine it. I hate that you wrote that. I really fucking hate that you wrote that. I fucking hate that you wrote that. Why? Why did you have to like give me an image? Like I feel like I must have witnessed that in my life or some shit. Cause like why could I imagine? It's just the thought of it is so gross, brother. You're making me so grossed out. Why did you write that? Who fucking writes that shit? Holy crap! I don't know what it is. This is I can't believe I imagined it either. Okay, this is the worst part of it all. It isn't just the fact that you wrote it; it's the fact that I visualized it, and it's just like it's a curse. It's legitimately a curse. Just the thought. I need to chill. I need to chill. Anyways, why the fuck were we talking about this shower shit? We were talking about hugs, and then we went to this shower shit. So that's not even a pun, intended pun either. Jesus, horrible, horrible pun. Sorry, I have Red Bull. I haven't drank energy drink since I forbade myself from anything energy drink. I was like, oof. It's like, if only I could do this to myself. But I'm not. You can't blame it on the Red Bull. You know it's your fault, though. Jesus. Goddamn liar over here. You're like, oh, it's the Red Bull. It's not the Red Bull, and you know it, okay? You fucking know it's not the Red Bull. I'm just saying. Let's fight. Surely, brother, don't act like fucking Red Bull's alcohol, okay? Jesus. It's not the same, okay? It's not the same. It's totally different. I hate it out here, okay? I hate it out here. I don't even know why I'm here sometimes. I'm like, hell. Why have I done this to myself? Now I'm like, no, this is like bad timing. I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say because it's gonna sound no, and I think I'm making it weird. Never mind. I won't even say anything anymore. I think I'm gonna make it weird now. It's gonna, it's only gonna sound weird because I said it's gonna sound weird. Why? Why do I destroy my own conversations? Really? I'm truly an enemy to myself. Nobody did this but me. If only I wasn't my own fucking enemy. Kill me. You just imagine it. And you don't care about alcohol anymore? Why is that? Is that a thing of your youth? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Fucking people still drink that shit even when they're old. I only realized I didn't like alcohol because I get such a high. I get like such a rush of dopamine, but then I get like a dopamine crash the next day. Okay? And I hate it. I hate it out here. Okay? I get super uber hyped. I'm like, oh my god, let's fucking party, bitch. Okay? And then the next day, it's just like, why? Okay? And I can't help it either because like once I drink, I like want to, especially if I hang out with a friend, I want to keep drinking. It's like a blast. Okay? I'm like, I'm having a blast out here. And I'm maxing out, okay? I get a little bit too excitable when I'm drinking though, honestly. So I don't just go like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do a smidge. It's like I'm gonna go 100%, okay? And you can't stop me, brother. You can't stop me. I'll go 100%. That's kind of the vibe. That's what I usually go for, you know? Just trying to crash out as fast as possible, really. Because you're DJing. I don't know what it is. Like the alcohol possesses me, okay? It's like, oof. I'm like, I was like, I just want to chill. I could start out chill. The thing is, I could only stay chill. But then, like, if I drink a little too much and I'm like slightly too, slightly too, tipsy, I gotta be like slightly tipsy, not like, ooh, or just a little bit over tipsy. It's probably like a little bit over tipsy, and it's over for me. Okay, I'll become excitable. I'll be like, you know what? Should I drink more? It is a good idea to drink more. All the boxed up trauma. Honestly, is this TMI? Maybe it's TMI. Maybe I should say it. I don't think I have boxed up trauma, but I don't think I ever felt like drinking a long time ago, especially like when I was younger either. Just because never liked when my dad would drink. Just because not because he did anything evil. He was an evil man. Okay, he's a nice guy, but he has like a temper when he's mad, and I just didn't like that when he's drunk. You know, like he'll be like extra sensitive. You know. So like you could easily trigger him kind of vibe. You know what I mean? But like, and I didn't like that, so I didn't like, and because I didn't like that. I just kind of like, but then also he's kind of like more loud as a person. I don't know. When he drinks. So I was kind of like, oof, oof. Maybe I don't like drinking like that. Oof. Well, that was when I was younger. When I grew older, I was like, no, drinking is nice. Although, let's be real, okay? They always, people, you can never make drinking an excuse. That is the real you, fucker, okay? What does that mean about me? I am a weirdo, okay? That's exactly what that means about me whenever I'm drinking, okay? I am actually secretly fucking hyper, maybe. I don't know. Dude, I have so much energy when I drink sometimes. I get like so excitable. Although I don't know why my sibling was like, I like it when you're drunk because you're so calm. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, calm. I legitimately made you drive to Taco Bell in the middle of the night just so we can fucking just so I can eat, and just so I can enjoy the rest of my fucking program. And I went to Taco Bell twice. Once I was like talking to a friend, and another time I was like completely alone, and I just wanted to finish my show and be a fucking fat ass that day. I was like, brother, take me to Taco Bell, and I was having such a blast just driving, making my sibling drive me there. Honestly, this motherfucker should get paid for me. Honestly, because I subjected them to the pain, but they were like, "Oh, it was no problem, really. You were so calm." I was like, "In what galaxy, brother? In what fucking galaxy?" I felt like I was really loud, but they're like, "No, you are normal." I was like, "What do you mean normal?" It's crazy. Okay, I was not normal. This kid, I don't know where they got the normal from. I've never. Then again, no, I don't think I get physical with anybody if I'm drinking though. Honestly. I was gonna say, then again, I've never hung out with somebody when I was drunk, but then I have. But usually I like to keep to myself kind of vibe, and I like to chill out. The best thing to do though is watch a fucking movie when you're drunk. It could be a really shitty movie. I think it will be more enjoyable. I realize watching movies while drunk is like one of the best things ever. uh, I don't know what's with all these people like having parties. I don't want to do that shit. I don't think I could ever do that, honestly. I think I'd puke just because of how much. But I'm also sensitive to alcohol. My mom told me it's probably because of my mom told me it's probably because I took birth control and like birth control makes you like sensitive to alcohol or some shit. So I'm kind of a little fucked. And so that but she also did tell me that. Who knows if she's telling me the truth? That woman, you know? How could? I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I've been calling my mom like woman or something. Or like I've been saying it in Spanish, okay? Let me tell you, I've been saying that shit in Spanish too. Yeah, I've translated it to Spanish when I talk to my mom, and then she's like, and she gave me a side eye, but I have to like with my mom, she isn't like super uber like oh stereotype this and that or whatever because I know like with some I think they talk about like some Hispanic parents they're like oh a mí me respeta so like you gotta show me respect. My mom if like you can joke with her as long as you explain to her you can joke with her she understands it's a joke. I was like no I don't mean anything by that so I just have to tell her I don't mean anything by that. I don't know why. Some people talk about alcohol tolerance like you can build that shit up. I was like, I don't think you can build alcohol tolerance. I don't think that's possible. Unless you're drinking all the time, but your liver's gonna die early, okay? Maybe. Yeah, you can. I don't think I can. I've gotten blasted like a lot of times, and I was like, but it was like every weekend kind of vibe. I don't know. The only reason I say this because I've been like I have no IRL experience with drinking. Really, I could tell you this much. Okay, so I've only read comics, and they're like, oh yeah, and in comics they're like, oh yeah, I built up my tolerance over the years. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't think that's possible. What do they mean they build up tolerance? How can you build up tolerance, fucker? Like this doesn't feel grounded in reality. Maybe I'm just not alcoholic enough. Okay. Dude, does this feel like I need to touch grass kind of vibes? By saying like example given. I read this in a comic. Worst example ever. How you know I'm like currently hungry right now, so I'm probably a little deranged because of that too. Uh, I'm just saying. We'll go somewhere surely. We're gonna go to Taco Bell in the morning to get Chad. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am hungry though. Dude, I ate so little. I ate so little today. I don't know what it is. I didn't even eat that much, but I'm like, I don't know what it is. I feel like I get full easily, but I also think I've just been drinking like a lot of like juice or something, and like I feel like that makes you full faster. Some crap like that. It must be because like I feel like I didn't eat that much, but then I'm like, tell me why I eat like one small little thing, and I'm like, you know what? It's over for me. I don't want to eat no more. Okay, it's over. That's how I feel. And so I end up not eating. That's all I gotta say. And so now I'm out here suffering because I'm like super uber, but I'm like, do I even want to eat anymore? It's like, oof. Like my time limit to for me to eat around these times is like 10, and then if I pass 10 o'clock, it turns like 11. I'm like, I can't eat no more. So technically, I'm on the threshold of I should still eat vibes, but I'm also like too lazy. Screwing myself over. I know it. You know. Although you know what, it's fine. Okay, a couple days ago, I was eating pizza like 3 days in a row. Okay, don't ask why. I ate so much shit that day. It was all crap. I also realize sometimes I plan these horrible meals for myself because I want to be a fat ass for like one day, and then I wonder how I'm alive because I realize that you could like I think you could overdose on salt or whatever. I don't think it's an overdose. I guess it is, right? Yeah, because I'll eat like chips and that have like high sodium, and then let's say I'll eat pizza, high sodium, right? And then I'll eat like ramen, like the cup ramen shit, and that has a lot of sodium too. And I'm like, holy crap, am I trying to die? In a video game, okay, in a video game. That's don't take that seriously. What a great diet. I know, right? Look, this to be fair, okay, I only do this like every couple of months. Typically, it's when I want to watch a show that I really want to watch by myself, and I'll binge watch it in like a day kind of vibe. Or if I go to the theater, but the theater, this is what I get in the theater, okay? I want to be a fat fuck when I go to the theater, okay? And if I watch a movie that I really want to watch or whatever, I'll get like this, okay? This is I could tell you my worst crime yet, but this is like typically what I get. I'll get popcorn. If I'm going alone, I'll get a medium popcorn because I wanna eat the whole time I'm in the theater. Okay, let me tell you. So I'll get a medium popcorn. I get those pizzas that they sell. They're overpriced as fuck. Okay, they're like those singles pizzas with like four slices, but it's a lot of shit. Okay, so I'll get that. Okay, and then I'll get my beverage or whatever. Okay, and then I'll get like candy. I think like candy, and that's it. Okay, it's a normal, normal like theater shit. But once, not only did I get candy, I got fucking ice cream, and I fucking like I entered a new galaxy. Okay, I entered another universe. Oh wait, that's not even my worst one. Once I did that right, but it was an ice cream. You know what I did? I got that right, and instead of ice cream, I brought myself like these like little cookies, these Mexican cookies. They're like barritas. And then I got myself like a little cupcake. But I got the Mexican brand one. So it's like it's a pingüino because I like those ones better than the American ones, okay? And and then I did not finish my candy, and I was like, "Holy shit! What am I doing? I'm so full." It was over. I was like, this was the second time like I fucked up on a movie theater. I was like, shit. Why did I do this to myself? Okay. It was over for me. It's like $72, dude. No, it depends. It depends. I think think $60, some shit. No, mine was like $60, I think, for myself. No, it's not that pricey though. Mm. I used to get myself ices though, but then I realized ices were like overhyped shit. Okay, I'm just saying it's like overhyped. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Theaters are different though everywhere. I don't know how much it costs here. I don't think it costs that much where I live. I don't know. Let me check. Check the cinema. Man, you know what used to be Kino? I haven't seen them let you do this for a while, but but before, I think this was before COVID times. I feel like they would bring your food and drink to you. It was Giga Chad, and I would make them bring it to me like close to like when the movie would start, just because. Okay, let me tell you why. Because you have to wait like 30 minutes for fucking ads or whatever, and I'm a fat fuck. I want to eat it all automatically. So I'm like, you know what? Since I'm such a fucking fat chud, okay, I have to make myself wait. I am a degen, okay? What can I say? I'm a degen. I gotta make myself wait. There ain't no way am I gonna wait. At least that's what I told myself. All right. And then, I blanked out for a good minute actually. When I eat real food before, I want to eat in the movie theater, okay? I know you could save money, live better Walmart crap, okay? But I want to eat the whole time I'm there, okay? Let me tell you, I want to be eating the whole fucking time I'm there. I want to be able to eat from beginning to end. And it's never a good idea, okay? It is never a good idea. But that's always what I want to do, okay? Don't question me. Oh, let me check how much my shit costs. Actually, I wanted to check how much it costed. Okay, so like, I know for a fact the pizza was like $10 or whatever, and then the popcorn's apparently $8. It's $18 gone, brother. $18, right? And then Jesus, oof, oof, oof. That's rough right there. Actually, it's like $40 something. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the pizza was still $10 if so. It's overpriced as fuck, but I'm trying to be a fat ass, okay? What can I say, okay? I'm trying to be a fat ass when I go to the movie theater, okay? I'm trying to obese max, okay? I want to be obese. Dude, the candy was like $5 or something. And then like $8 popcorn apparently. Look, I have considered getting small popcorn, but then I'm like, but I'm such a fat ass. I don't think I could imagine myself getting a an $8 popcorn. like a smaller popcorn. I'd be saving money for sure, but like I'm like, do I want to live this life? And then I always get myself a large soda because I want to be obese. And plus, like, because I'm eating all that shit, I want to like take off some of the salt. Like $30, give or take, you know? Seems like it. If I were to calculate all that what I got, be like, you know? True. Usually that's why I only watch soy movies or like movies that I really look forward to or I see with high ratings. You ever always go to the high rating movies, honestly. They're fucking good. A seven movie is always questionable. You're like, sometimes they're not even a seven. They're like lower than a seven. You're like, shit. I fucked up. You know, once I watched I forgot what. Oh, I remember the name of the movie. It was like Mickey 17. It was pretty much a solid thing. Although I went with some of my family members or whatever, and then they were like, "That was the worst movie I ever watched," and I was like, "You can't tell me that shit. You can't tell me that shit. I fucking hate when somebody tells me that's the worst movie they ever fucking watched." Especially because I have watched the worst movie I could possibly watch. I was like, get out of here, you peasant, fucking peasant movie watcher over here. You don't know my pain, bitch. Okay. Unironically, though, unironically. Because I'm like, ah, these motherfuckers don't know my pain. They don't know it. Because it is my fault for doing this to myself, unironically. I can tell you although one of the worst movies I've ever watched, okay, it wasn't even my fault. Some of these movies were my fault, like bad movies. Some of these bad movies were like so bad, but not because they were grotesque. It was just boring. And the only reason one of these movies was ever banned was just because it was just like a depiction of like, I mean, I guess it was like a grape or whatever, and like cult-ish grape-ish shit is one of them. And I get, yeah, it was like cult grapey shit. And then like towards the end, it was torture. But I would say the torture was very mild, honestly. And it was just so long, and it was just so. I think for somebody to ever rate that movie a fucking or give make it a bad movie, they would have to watch all that boring fucking crap. Eh, Okay, so fucking the worst. But one of the worst movies I've ever watched that I was subjected to, not because I wanted to watch this, was because my uncle. That bitch fell asleep on me. That fucking ogre. Unforgivable. I love that man, but like unforgivable. Okay? Unforgivable. Fucking left me to watch this shithole movie called fucking Divination. Never forgive. Never forgive him for that one. It was a dog shit movie. Okay. Like I've seen movies where they're so bad that it's like kind of funny to watch, but this wasn't one of them. It was like, ugh, why am I here just to suffer kind of movie. It was like that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's so hot. No, it wasn't hot. Uh, some of these bad movies were kind of like, I guess they were kind of like, ooh, I can see why they're cool, the why they were banned. I didn't say cool. I feel like I accidentally said cool. I do not mean it was cool, okay? 'Cause some of these were really not good at all. I think you know what? I did once say that this was like one of my favorite movies, but I think it's not actually my favorite movie. I think I loved watching it with my friends. It's such a good movie to watch with friends. Make sure to watch this with somebody that you enjoy watching it with, not somebody who would be a fucking downer to watch it with, kind of vibe. And it's RR, okay? It is a good movie, but it's also really long. But it's fun to watch. But it's definitely fun to watch with like who you'd actually want to watch with. Because I watched that 3 times. I've subjected to that movie myself to that movie 3 times. It is not a 3 times watchable movie. I will say so myself. I don't know. People watched The Odyssey recently, and that shit was like rated high, wasn't it? That shit was 3 hours too. I'm just saying. Mm. But like not long enough. I mean, the good thing about movies, like certain movies, is if like when you if you're gonna make a 3 hour movie, it has to be good. If you're gonna make a 3 hour movie and it's not good, you're kind of cooked because you don't want to be watching a 3 hour movie and feel like you're watching a 3 hour movie. You get what I mean? That is Jesus. I realize I have my audio muted. I did hear it actually. It does work. Why are my fucking ratings working? I hate it out here. I didn't think it would work. Uh, I don't even know anymore. Felt like 1 hour. Yeah, I don't know. I see. I think it was like it had a lot going on. That's why I felt like 1 hour. I don't even, man, I don't know, but like it was. I don't know if it was rated as much as W Redeem. Nah, these readings, nah, they're not good. They're not good at all. Not good at all. All right. They're just here to curse me, really. I always forget they exist, too. Dude, but Oppenheimer felt so. I don't know. Okay, you know what felt weirdly long? Was the sex scenes. I don't feel like they were necessary and they didn't add anything to the story. I feel like that puts like the movie slightly down, just because of that. Just one of those movies, you know? One of those fucking movies. You need porn? Yeah, I need porn of your mom, actually. I know I didn't. Fucking dude, the where the best thing to do is watch these shit. I didn't watch The Odyssey though. It was, I don't think it was like a 8, but I don't think it was like a low 7. I feel like the lowest I'm able to get it is like a 7.9, honestly. 7.8, I mean. It's like not quite there, but not, it's like good, but not as good. You know what I mean? Kind of vibe. You understand? Although I watched somebody say, "Oh, it wasn't that good of a movie." I was like, "Fucking fuck this ogre. They don't know shit." Okay. Then they said some other movie was better or some shit. I don't know what it was, but I was like, "Brother, you're cooked." I forgot what it was. I wish I remember this. I did not bother to remember. Jackass was good. I don't know. I saw the rating for Jackass. So it was like it looked kind of, so I didn't feel like watching it. You know? Yeah, I didn't feel like watching. But then I don't know. I feel like comedy movies, as long as they're decent, you should have a fun time. Honestly, because isn't it a comedy movie? The thing is, I don't remember any of the other fucking Jackass movies. So, and I don't even know if I watched it. That's the thing. I don't even know if I watched it. Some of these movies, I don't think I've watched them. It's more send off like a friend's groundbreak, like a friend's groundbreaking up. I think so. I think so. I remembered something. I think about the reading shit. I had this idea, but then I'm glad I never did it. 'Cause I was watching this. Speaking of people I watched, okay, I saw this one stream. They had like this hype train reading where you can have like it was like Uh, I mean, it. I think it was kind of fun to watch, but it's like a reading where it makes like it was like an AI reading and thing or whatever. Where it like remakes songs like based off your stream or whatever. And I thought it was funny, but then I was like, would I ever add that to my stream? And then I was like, one of those ideas that are like, I was like, would that be cool to add? I was like, not really. But they were also IRL streamers, so it's like better, I think. But also, I don't know. I think they overdid it too. It was like it was fun, but not like I don't know. But you'd have to reach like level 1 or 2 or something for it to make new songs. That's what I remember. Just like how I remember your mom last night when we were watching that movie together. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I'd watch a movie like that with a friend. Though. Then again, I don't know. Sometimes I just watch movies alone. I don't know why people think watching a movie alone is like weird though. I feel like if you're gonna do anything alone, it'd be a movie, no? Don't you think so? That makes sense. It makes too much sense to go watch a movie alone. Think about it. Think about it. Like, what better thing to do than to watch a movie alone? Although I feel like for me, movies are way more fun to watch alone. Series, I don't think series are so fun to watch with other people sometimes. I don't know. It depends though. It depends. I guess it depends who you're with too. Mm. Although the only reason I say that is because sometimes you're watching a series and then like, you know, it be that way sometimes. But then it's also hard to time things with other people too, so it's kind of hard. It's better than dragging someone to watch a movie they don't like. Yeah, but movies are so much shorter. Dude, no, anything like that is weird to watch with anybody. Why would you like I think I watched Oppenheimer and I didn't know it had a sex scene and I watched it with my family. It was the worst. It was so fucking awkward. It was so fucking awkward, okay? Technically, I can get over a sex scene if I'm watching it with a friend because it's like whatever. But if like you say anything, and now I'm like, ugh. Now it feels more awkward. Usually, I just like pull through it. I'm like, you know what? We gotta get over this one. You know, the problem is I don't check. I should check what's it rated, and then well, because the thing is, especially when I did movie nights, I never checked what it was rated, but I also never checked any warnings because I wanted to go there blind, which I think I shouldn't do that. I should at least check that it has a certain thing. That way, like, oh, by the way, this movie has this or that, rather than going full blind and then just like, bam, grape scene, bam, gore, or some shit. I mean, some of these horror movies, I do expect a little bit of gore. I just don't expect that much gore. But you know what I mean? It would have been nice if I fucking bothered to look at if it had a sex scene, you know, or like bam, it has a sex scene. Not for eyes of minor kind of vibe, you know? I'm just like screwing myself over, honestly, when I pick these movies. But it's not like you're watching porn, it's a movie, you know? Just that it has it kind of looks sus, but not because you wanted it to be sus, really. Okay, so like I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you about that one. I'm just like getting surprised. Well, see, that's the thing. Some of these movies, you're like, what the fuck? I mean, some of these movies are good though, but I just don't expect it. And then I feel, oh my god, the worst part is if you ever watch a movie like that with your family, with like your parents, it's like, ooh, how do I act? I just don't say anything. I remember, I think I remember I watched Oppenheimer with my family, and then we just glossed over the fact that there was a sex scene, and then we just talked about the movie in general. We're like, oh yeah, what'd you think about it? Oh, it was good. And then just gloss over the sex scene unironically. That's what happens. That's what typically happens, you know? You just gloss over it like, "Oh, that totally did not happen, right? Surely that didn't happen. Oh my god." Right? That's when I go. Mhm. Although it's kind of funny because I can always tell like when my family doesn't like a movie because they'll be quiet. They'll be like, "I was like, how was the movie? It was good." That's all they say. Like, yeah, it was good. Mhm. Let's go home. When they like a movie, they're like, "Oh my god, this part of the movie is so fucking good." Like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this. How bad?" Like nobody wants to say it was a bad movie, but you kind of do, but you don't at the same time because like, oh, we spent money on this. Bye. The irony isn't lost on me. I can tell like nobody wants to, like I know I don't want to say it's a bad movie, so I'll just be like, yeah, it was. Oh my god! Once I went to watch this movie with my friend. I thought it was good, but it wasn't like the best movie. But I thought you could talk about it. Fucking, it was a horror movie. What can I say? You always could talk about anything about a fucking horror movie, okay? And I don't I feel like I don't like it when a friend doesn't like vibe with me when we're watching a movie and they're just not on the same level as me. I'm like, fuck, like you're ruining my experience. He-Man? No, I never went to watch He-Man. I didn't feel like watching it though. It didn't look like it was a good movie either. What was the rating for He-Man though? It was called like something something. It wasn't actually called He-Man. Oh yeah, it was the Master of the Universe. It's like 6.5. I don't know why people are saying that Marvel's is in a slump, but then I checked the ratings for but this is like opening ratings or whatever for Spider-Man or whatever. Dude, I feel like I need to rewatch the last Spider-Man movie or some shit. Or maybe I need to rewatch the last Marvel movie because there was a fucking Marvel movie where they disappeared and they came back. But then I don't remember the order and I'm like, fuck, I don't even think I can watch watch this shit. What's the rating on this shit? Oh, it's an 8.2 right now. So, it's cinema right now. It's pretty cinema apparently. I don't like Spider-Man, it's way. You like the new one? I feel like the new one's good though. Or that what do you mean Superman sucked? That was a good movie. Fuck. What are these what are these movie takes? It's a good movie. I know, right? Spider-Man's always good. It's been good. I feel like I'm excited to watch Spider-Man. Like that's one of those movies that I'm like I don't feel like they've ever failed me kind of vibe. Although I'm not gonna lie, I watched some of the old Spider-Man. I like it is good, but like I still can't get over this like what do you call it? Like Windows editing shit effect. There was like this water drop effect in like Spider-Man 2 that I did not remember. It's like forever laminated into my head that that's a thing that happened. That's like a transition scene in Spider-Man to the old ones. I was like, who fucking thought this was a good idea? Honestly. I never liked him from reading comics. Oh, all right. I understand. Who is your favorite though? I feel like for me, it's although I don't read comics, so I think I was watching somebody. You could just say I'm a poser or whatever. If you're like that serious, then I'm a poser, I guess. Because I've only heard of comics and shit like that, and like, oh, but you know who's a fucking giga nerd though about this shit? My uncle. That man, he'll be like, oh yeah, in the comics it's like this and like that. And then he tells me like Batman is just like way darker. I should probably read the comics, honestly. I do like a darker story, honestly. I'm a little bit twisted. I'm a little bit twisted like that. Oh, like for example, like Link Click it's like I can tell it's gonna be dark. And then I was watching some like art streamer recently, and they were saying like I think that some of the characters are gonna die, and it's like an uber sad anime, okay? Uh, and it's just like oof, Uncanny Shadow Pack, Martian Manhunter. Never heard of that one. Punisher, yeah, I've seen that one, dude. And you could tell I don't read these. I don't even know what some of these are. Wait, do they actually? I don't know. They should still release comics, right? I mean, obviously they do. I just feel like I hear about them, these comics, and they feel like they come from a non-existent galaxy to me. I don't know what it is. Okay, don't question me. Okay, don't question me. That's how I feel about these comics. Okay, they just. I was like, I know they're still being produced, but why do they feel like they're ancient or something? I don't know. Like when I think about like Marvel's comics, I think about the old looking Marvel's comics. There's something wrong with me. Don't judge me, okay? How could? Like these DC comics. That's why I only say like the most like generic or most heard about ones. But I don't ever fucking oh yeah. No, yeah, they're still making them, obviously. Like obviously they're still making them, okay? Obviously. I'm not like oh surprised, okay? I feel like now I sound like I'm surprised. I am not surprised, okay? Okay, don't fucking clip this and make it sound like I am surprised about it. I'm not. I'm just like such a fucking loser when it comes to any of these shit, okay? Key Justice League characters and key Superman slash Batman characters. Fun comic for amazing artwork. Really. I mean, I feel like it is really good and it's really interesting. I do like the multiverse thing a lot. I just don't feel like I bothered to read any of these. And then I obviously don't read DC comics. I feel like I would read the Batman ones though. I like I don't know. I feel like people are like, "Oh, I like the new Batman," or "I like the new Batman movie," or whatever. I did like it. Okay, I did like it. It fit like the vibe that I wanted. Okay, uh, because I really like Dark Knight series or whatever. But then I think I heard people say it was not that good or whatever. I don't know where I heard. I think I heard this somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, don't ask me. I don't know. But I really liked it, and I liked how fucking dark it was getting or whatever. It could have been darker. But I heard that the comics were darker and like somebody dies or some shit like that. Well, actually, a lot of people die, right? In these comics, that's what I hear. Like, oh, like Superman dies or whatever and kills everybody, some shit like that. I don't know. Becomes crazy. Like in some other galaxy, he's like crazy and he's a killer or some shit. That's what I heard somewhere. Maybe my uncle told me this shit. Okay, that guy, 100% a nerd. I bet you, maybe. Okay, he might still be reading these comics, knowing this man. Okay, that guy's built like that. What can I say? If there was a guy that was really into it, it'd be my uncle. Okay, that bitch. He likes him. They need a good Justice League X-Force or Shadow Pact or Dark Justice League. Dude, what the fuck is Shadow Pact? Is like the reverse of like the other one then? Is what I imagine of X-Men? Jesus, I need to know. Cause like I don't know. Wait, it's a supernatural superhero team. So it's not an evil team? I thought it was. Considering Shadow was in the name. I don't know. How was I supposed to know? Dude, I clearly am a noob when it comes to this shit. I know none of these motherfuckers. None of them. Absolutely none of them. They kind of remind me. Okay, like okay, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Don't. You know what? I won't make this comparison. This is how you get clipped, and then like I can't believe they made this comparison. So not like I'd ever get clipped or popular enough to be like be spreading everywhere. Honestly. Okay, let me tell you, it does kind of remind me of Hellboy. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be out here and say it. Okay, it does kind of remind me of Hellboy. Uh, dude, Hellboy's also a comic, right? Hellboy, right? That was Hellboy part of though. Like, where is this series part of it? Is this like DC? I think it's DC, right? Oh wait, it's independent. Fuck, I got cucked by myself. Jesus Christ. I'm like for sure it's like DC. It's like, and then I just see it's neither DC or Marvel. It's an independent series. Oh my god. I've only watched like the two movies and that's it. That's all I can say for myself. My experience on any of this is like low tier, okay? I feel like when I was a child, I really liked Hellboy. I don't know what it was. I like the way you also wrote that actually. I come back to comment and it's like isn't DC it's Vertigo? I don't know, maybe. You might be right. Superman dice magic, so they handle magic stuff. Ah, right. Was peak back then to be for real? Hello, my queen. It really was. It really fucking was. Why don't you come to VC, bitch? I'm just kidding. Why do I treat you like this? Shit. I gotta stop. Then you come here and then you bully me. Not actually. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. I don't want this. They liked it though. I guess. I guess. I guess. But I don't really know, man. I just. I feel like doesn't his girlfriend die or some shit like that? Well, I think in the movie she dies. No, she has power, right? She has like fire power. Dude, I don't remember the second movie at all, okay? I just realized this. The more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I remember none of this fucking movie of Hellboy. Second one. Shit. I thought about it right now. I was like, I remember nothing. I'd have to like rewatch it. Really? Why is that? Do you know the lore? Because I know nothing, obviously. Clearly. I didn't even know that, honestly. I just saw like two movies. It did feel like it was gonna be a series, but you know, movies aren't lore. Why do you gotta ruin everything for me? I know they're never accurate, okay? I know they're never fucking accurate. And we're written together, so it's just like in another galaxy, you know, kind of vibe. On purpose. Why is that? Why is that? Now I'm curious. It's a new adventure. Wait, is it like a side quest thing? Rather like it does happen, but it's not like you know? Or is it like wait, is it even canon though? Like even though because I know like it's not on purpose, right? But is it even canon at this point, like the movies? Because then it's like if you watched like a fucking oh, it is canon. Because I was gonna say it'd be like if I wrote my own fucking fanfiction about Hellboy and then just made it into a fucking movie. You know, fanfiction always has this connotation that it's kind of gonna be Gunnar or some shit. I don't know why. Ah, shit! Fucking pinched my own knee right here. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's because every single time I encounter a fanfiction, it's always Gunnar shit. It always is. Don't fucking look at me like I'm a weirdo. It's always is Gunnar shit. I've never seen. Okay, I've seen a few that are Gunnar shit. Um, but these are like manga ones. I could count them on my finger. Too late. Shut the fuck. What are you trying? I've seen your search history. Fine, I'll admit it. I'm just kidding. Don't clip that either. Okay, I don't need these kind of clips, woman. I don't need these kind of clips. We know too much. I mean, you already know I fucking read fucking yaoi anyways. I don't like reading fan fiction shit though. I feel like it's gonna like if I ever read or watch, it's weird though. I'm kind of weird like that. I know some people like to read fan fiction shit. I just feel like it takes me away from the series or it'll like ruin the series for me if I ever plan to read it. But I also feel like I can't read one because I tried. Okay, I tried. I tried reading one based on like of my favorite novel. I tried reading one. I hated it. I hated it so much. Okay, I was like, this is not how the character would act, and I got so triggered that I insta dropped it. I was like, how could you read anything based on a fucking character? Because it's my favorite novel, and I fucking love these characters, and I fucking feel like they tainted them. I was like, this character would never do this. Okay, not in a gazillion years. Okay, so I couldn't read it because I was like, this is like what do they call it? OOC, out of character. Yeah, I'd be like, this is so out of character. This would never happen. I was curious. I saw this link, okay, because like in my Twitter, I get suggested these things, and somebody was like, I swear on my life that this is a very good fan fiction of this fucking novel, and I was like, let's see. Terrible, terrible suggestion. No, it's not Harry Potter. Let me tell you why. Because I never fucking bothered to read Harry Potter, and I fucking never bothered. You can never label me one of those Harry Potter nerds either. And I'll tell you another reason why. Not only did I never finish watching these god fucking movies, okay? I've never bothered to read the books because I found them boring as fuck. Okay, but I was also elementary and I didn't care. They just looked like fat ass books and I didn't want to read them. Okay, so I was never a fucking Harry Potter fan. I'm just saying. That's all I gotta say about these Harry Potter books. I'm never fucking reading them. I don't think I bring myself to read them though. Cause also, isn't that writer a fucking bitch anyways? You know? And these motherfuckers still support this whole, I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. So that's it. That's all I can say about the books. And I never finished the series, so whatever. Could care two fucks. So there's that. So I'm not reading it. So that's all I can say. Um, it was a fucking dame. Okay, it was a Chinese fucking novel. Okay, did I really have to say what it was? I feel like it was pretty obvious which one it was. Well, if you knew, you knew. Actually, it's not really that obvious because I haven't been here and you probably forgot. Okay, it is my I'm obsessed with. Even though I've stopped reading this novel, I realize I still have an obsession with this novel. Like I'd probably reread it. I mean, technically, I've reread it again already. Okay, I'd reread it a third time. Okay, I would. Oh my god, I really want to read the revised version, but I haven't let myself read the revised version. The revised version is like extra, has extra scenes, and I really, really, really want to read it. Okay, and I found a link to the revised version, like well translated or whatever. And so I want to read it, but I haven't read it. I read like a shittily translated revised version. It was a horrible experience. Okay. No, it's not 50 Shades of Grey, but fucking ogre. You guys are the worst. It's Heaven's Official's Blessing. Dude, that's the most non-gooner fucking BL novel I've ever seen though. It's like so non-gooner, but I'm like so obsessed with it. It's like unironically, it's like so non-gooner. Like like it's all plot focus and then like the couple is like it's there and like you get hints of it. It's funny though. It's funny. Like something tragic will happen and then oh my god, they're being cute together. The irony isn't lost on me, okay? The irony is not lost on me. Okay? But then you're like, oh my god. Okay, like like it takes like I don't know. Wait, it takes like three fucking volumes to I think it is the third volume, unironically. It's either the third or fourth volume where that's the first time that they even kiss. Okay? That's how long it takes for a kiss, okay? I could probably double check right now, honestly. Like it's unironic and it's not even like they kissed on purpose vibes, okay? It's one of those oh my god, they had to. Although honestly, all these kisses were because they just had to. Okay, it's all under the premises of an excuse, which is like extra cinema, so it's like copium, it's not gay kind of vibes, you know? But like you can kind of tell that they're into each other, but it's like the fucking oh my god, you can't believe. Okay. So yeah, it's not 50. 50. I've never read 50 Shades of Grey. I just heard it's BDSM and that's it. And honestly, I'm checking the novel, honestly. Which one? Yeah, it's volume three. It takes volume three, and it's like, what part of the book is this? Anyway, this is like the beginning of the book, or is it like? Man, it still smells like new because I like to keep my books pristine. I'm like anal like that. I don't even open it fully. Okay, I'm like literally the worst. It's not BDSM though, is it? I thought it was. And what is it? I for sure thought it was BDSM. Fucking whenever they always talk about like there being like a dungeon. It's an abusive. It's just abuse. What the fuck, dude? I legitimately thought it was BDSM. So it's just abuse. Oh, so it's like one of those like rape slop things or whatever. Apparently, that's very common in like romance novels. They write like a lot of rape slop shit. Dude, does it even happen in volume three? Did the world lie to me? Could it be that there was never fucking a kiss on the volume three? The fuck? They're in the water together though. That tells me that it happens here. Not for real. It's 50 plus with money making a 20-year-old girl feel good. If 50 plus with money making 20. Why does it feel like and he doesn't even like her and he had mommy issues? What the fuck? How do you guys know all this details? Did like somebody talk about it? Or did you guys ever read it? Wait, no shame of reading this shit. Okay, I've read horrible shit. Okay, okay. Right now, I'm like rating a yaoi that I know I'm gonna drop. I feel like in my heart I'm gonna drop, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna read it because it's like rape slop. But like I always drink copium. I know I'm gonna drop it. Okay, I feel it in my heart that I'm gonna drop it. Dude, I'm not looking at this book like it's like towards the end of this fucking volume three that there's a kiss. Jesus. And that's their first kiss. Oh my god, you don't know. I paused so much just before reading this kiss scene. I was like kind of embarrassed to continue reading it, and only a kiss happened, okay? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the way they wrote it. Maybe it's the way they wrote it. I was like, oh my god, why? Because of mommy issues, but taps? Jesus. That's it? Brother. Wait, maybe that's why when I hear like debates or whatever, I've listened to debates, they're like, oh, women like rape shit or something. But it's like, it's all fantasy or whatever. But nobody would actually want that. Some shit like that. I remember hearing debates like that, but I didn't feel like they were correlated because in my mind I thought it was BDSM. You know? Whenever I heard about it, I was like, that's definitely BDSM. I've been misled my whole life to thinking it was BDSM. Then again, nobody's ever told me it was BDSM though. An ex that wanted grape shit. I was like, nope, I'm out. Poorly written fanfic that got a movie? Jesus. How's that even possible? There's probably better fanfics out there. Jesus. Probably better fanfics that people are like, oh, I can't wait for this to become a series. And yeah, there's these people that write like these things, and they're just like, Jesus. Anyways, I don't remember what that fanfiction was about. I just remember it was out of character. Okay, because Look, let me tell you why. I don't even know if it was this or if the situation was like that. I feel like the situation was kind of like that. It was like dubious consent vibes, I think, was the vibe of the fanfiction. And like in this fucking the main couple in this fucking novel, the male lead or whatever, which is Hwachan, he would never do that, okay? Let me tell you why. He wouldn't even dubious consent anything, okay? There's like this scene uh where it was before the confession scene, okay? I don't know. I don't know why. I'm exposing myself right now actually. Uh in this confession scene, they were like, I would never touch you, okay? Unconsensually. Like that unironically word for word what they said, okay? And so when I was reading, like I think it was like dubious consent, but somebody was like, it's really good or some shit. I was so put out of it. I was like, I fucking hate this fan fiction. Kill yourself. Fucking binge. You don't even understand the character. Fuck you. Okay? Because like Hwachan would never, unironically, Hwachan would never do that. Like it, like, cause like he is kind of like I think I agree. Wait, I don't know if you read this. Maybe you read this remix. I don't remember. I have like a recollection that you've said that maybe you watched it or read it or some shit. I don't know. But the reason why I say that it also took me out is because like apparently like he did follow like Shailian the whole time or whatever, and he just kind of watched over him. But apparently he was okay. Like if he rejected his confession because like his feelings were exposed. This is like probably spoiler alert, but his feelings were exposed kind of vibes. And then and he said like, look, if you don't like unlike those fucking like unlike those fucking as they call them red flags, you know? He was like, you know what? If you don't accept me, I will never go near you again. I might just watch you from far away kind of vibes. Like he will leave him alone. It wasn't like, oh, I expect you to like love me back. Okay? He was like he would never he would never do anything that Shalian wouldn't like, okay? He would never, okay? That's why when I was reading and it was like dubious consent, I was like, my brother would never do that. Okay? I was so triggered. I was so like triggered. I was like, no, he would never do that. He was willing to live forever alone watching him. Unironically, he was willing to live forever alone just watching him. Like he was like you could reject my feelings. Just knowing that you are okay and you exist in this universe is all I need apparently. That's why when I read the like some of this fan fiction, I was like so triggered. I was like who fucking writes this? Like this is like the pinnacle of his character, okay? And then when you take that away, it's just like, oh well, it's just a name now, and it's like, brother, like that's the pinnacle of like his love language. What the fuck? He would openly live forever alone, disparage like that, and you're like, oh no, Watchan would definitely like semi-grape this person this way, like Jesus. Anyways, so he ends that. Then people always see the fuck out of him. True. Oh my god, I was like, I was so fucking triggered. I can't read those. I hate it. I hate it out here. I think this is part of the reason. I think after I read that, like, because before I was more okay with like dubious consent. I am a little fucked up though. Sometimes I do like to eat, but like I only on rare occasions do I read fucked up shit. I keep my number at a bare minimum low, okay? And you and technically I'm reading two right now that are like dubious consent right now. And I know one of them for sure I'm gonna drop it. I know in my heart, I just can't help it. Like the plot is plotting a little bit, okay? But I know I'm not gonna want them to be together because it's super uber grape and it's not fucking acceptable. I just like reading despairedness sometimes, okay? But I realized that because of that novel, I can't read red flags a lot of the times. It's like hard for me to read it. And because after I read that, I'm like, I really want to read another green flag because they're like it's so cute. Okay. I really, really like green flags. After I read that shit, I was like, oh, I could barely stand. Honestly, I could rarely read fucking red flags. Like, I could rarely read it, but it doesn't mean I don't read some. It's just that I probably won't finish them either. Okay, I'll probably read them because out of curiosity, because it's kind of like it's going somewhere. Dude, I don't know what it is. A piece of me wants to like harm myself with some of these writings, okay? It's not like pleasure reading. It's like torture reading. I don't know what it is, okay? I was like, I don't know why. I want to feel hurt by this fucking shit. And I know I'm never like, ooh, wow, that was so good. I'm like, why did I read that? That's how I end up after these ones. I got a new one this month coming. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. Shame. Yeah, so like it's hard. It's really hard. Okay. So and then I realized like I read some of these red flag ones and I was like I was really grossed out by some of them. I was like, oh, that's gross. People would be like, oh, that was cute. I did read one recently that I feel like it was pretty green flaggish. I don't know if it was dubious consent at any point. I guess kind of, but not really. It was kind of in the sense that the person was like I guess possessed or some shit. I don't think it was dubious consent though. I don't remember. But I remember it felt pretty green flag though. So it was called like Fever Dreams. Although that's a BL comic. Alright. Can I say? But that, but other than that, I don't know. No, you know what? I've been reading Twisted Ones recently. I don't know what it is. It's not like I like them. I don't know why I read them because I know I'm gonna drop them. I have problems. I think it's just self harm right here, brother. I think this is my way of self harming. It's like instead of league, I just like to self harm because then I know I'm gonna drop these because I hate them afterwards. I have like a feeling of hatred, and I'm like, why did I ever read this? But I crave the feeling of getting hurt by these comics. Okay. Like there's this one other one. It's always these Korean ones that I'm reading. And I'm like, I know, I think I should. I don't know. Did I drop it or was I gonna drop it? I think I was gonna drop it or I did drop it. I don't know which one it was. I think I should drop it though. It's just getting questionable, very questionable, honestly.